Hey guys, it's Lisa and it's Thursday, February 19th, 2015. You're watching my favorite baby products video, and as a nice little bonus, I'm going to be doing a giveaway in this video and a giveaway in a couple more videos for the same product. So stay tuned and keep watching and you'll find out what that product is. So here are my favorite baby bathing products, or after bathing. Basically, since Honesty was born and we got her home from the hospital, we started using Johnson's baby shampoo. And although I do have another favorite shampoo as well, then for her body wash, I love this Johnson's Baby Bedtime Bath. It's apparently clinically proven to help baby sleep better, which is pretty great. She seems to sleep pretty well anyway, but when we use it, I guess it just helps it. And I guess there's like a lavender scent in there, which lavender is known to help people sleep. And then I've got my Aveeno Baby fragrance-free lotion with natural colloidal oatmeal. I like this product because when we brought her home from the hospital, she had really dry skin, flaky skin that's kind of peeling, and so I used this for like her feet and a little bit on her legs and wherever else, but for her face I used coconut oil. And then I have the Safety First nail clippers. I love them. They're great. They work really well. They've got like the safety feature here, and I don't have any issues. At first I was really nervous to cut her nails, but these put me at ease. So then I've got this baby cloth. It's just your generic run-of-the-mill baby cloth. These are great. I love them. I would not use a full blown out cloth for her because I find they're too abrasive and they would probably not be too great on her skin. I usually use the soft side when I'm dealing with her face. With her hands or her feet, I'll use a little bit of a coarse surface. So that helps a little bit getting any bit of grime off of those places. I love the 100% cotton fabric towels for her bath. They're hooded. I got it from Toys R Us. I just love these. They're great. We give her 2 baths a week, and these come in handy. We have 2. Perfect amount. I actually bathe with her in the bath, but Matthew still bathes her in this bath that we have. It's actually a 3-in-1. It's for newborns, toddlers, and infants, and it's great. So we still sit her in the newborn position because she's not fully sitting on her own yet. Once she is sitting on her own, we'll be putting her on the infant toddler side. I like it because it's so versatile. When we first started bathing her, it has an actual like little piece of material that you sit her on, so that it's even more safe for a newborn. It's really served us well. These are my favorite Change Baby products. My favorite wipes, I have a tie here between Huggies and Kirkland wipes. The ultra soft, unscented natural wipes. Kirkland, definitely best buy, great price. I cannot say anything bad about that price. Absolutely amazing. Huggies, a little more pricey, but not too much more. But the good thing about the Huggies thing is that I love this case. What we've been doing is reusing. We'll buy some Huggies every so often, and we'll reuse the case, put the Kirkland diapers, because that's the drawback about the Kirkland diapers, is that we don't like how we open it when you really only have one hand, baby in one hand, and you have to pop it open. With the Huggies one, you just push this button and it pops open for you. It's quite great. So that's what I really like about the Huggies brand. And I also like that they have a natural brand as well, and we've had no problems with it. Honesty's only had a diaper rash like once and like a little bit second time, so we haven't had really any issues. I also have a tie for my favorite diaper rash creams. I like Baby Life brand and Boudreaux's butt paste. These are great. They've worked really well. I've also tried Peniton. I don't find it works as well, and it's got a bunch of extra chemicals that I don't find baby really needs. And so another one I'll be trying soon because I'm almost out of the Boudreaux's butt paste is Zinc Fax. So maybe in another video at some point I'll let you know how that went. Maybe one of my update videos. We have 2 favorite diapers. I will say that our least favorite is Kirkland brand diaper. Not that we don't change our child frequently enough, but I find like after an hour and a half, 2 hours, if she pees a lot, she's peeing up her back and out the sides. It's really not that absorbent. And so far my favorite ones have been Pampers brand. I like the Pampers Swaddler brand because it's a lot easier, as most moms know, to tell when your child has pooped because they grunt, they make noises, they do certain things. But when they pee, it's not always so easy to tell. And so this is great because it turns from yellow to blue. Love it. When we first started using the Kirkland diapers, Honesty was starting to get a cold, and she was also waking up in like at 4 or 6 o'clock in the morning, and we weren't quite understanding why. But then we realized, oh, maybe it's because she's got pee up her back. Made so much sense. So what I thought, first thing that came to my mind is, oh, Pampers has a brand that are 12-hour dry. Honesty sleeps about 10 hours throughout the night, so she needs these 12-hour dry. I mean, even the Swaddler would do better, but there's a little, I think there's one extra layer or something in the 12-hour. So 12-hour Pampers and Swaddlers, best hands down diapers in our experience, or Pampers if you will. Of course, you're gonna have your trusty little diaper pad. I love this. Not a big fan of the diaper changing tables. I find they're constricting. I just kind of change her on a couch or a chair, put this underneath her and go to town, or a bed or whatever. I think that, to be honest, a diaper changing table is very unnecessary. And if we would have had to pay for one, I don't think we would have bought one. I'm a big fan of these Good Nights disposable mattress pads. We use these a lot. We would put them over her sheet just so in case she had like an accident, if she peed or pooped and got it all over the sheet. That way we're not washing it like every single night. And now that she's getting older, she doesn't seem to have as many of those, you know, explosive diarrheas and such. So we haven't really used any, but we've got them in case we need them. So here are my favorites when baby is sick or has a runny nose, or you think she might be sick, or he. These are my go-to items. When I'm wondering if baby is sick, I want to check her temperature, and so we got this. We heard tons of reviews that it's a really good thermometer. It's an ear thermometer. It's not as invasive as an anal thermometer. I'm really not comfortable with shoving a thermometer up my baby's butt. Even though they did it at the hospital when she had a bladder infection, I personally am not comfortable with doing that. It's the Braun Thermoscan. It's pretty accurate. It's not as accurate as an anal thermometer, but we've loved it. We've definitely gotten the 80 some odd dollars we paid for it, the use out of it, because I've used it, Matthew's used it, Honesty's used it, and the good thing about it is that it's very sanitary because all we do is we use these little caps that we put on them. They're disposable, and it's great. You don't have to worry if someone has an ear infection that, oh no. Also, every once in a while, it's good to wipe it down or whatever, but it's been great, very invaluable. If I notice she has a runny nose, my first go-to thing, never used to be this, but I was like, I need something. It's not, the snot is coming out, but it's not coming out as quickly as I would like it to, even with a nasal aspirator. So I did some research and I found out about Hydrosense, which is a saline solution that you spray. It's a gentle mist. You spray it up your baby's nose, and it worked wonders. Like, I'm not even kidding. It made the process of aspirating so much easier because Honesty hates having things up her nose. So the quicker I can get it done, the better. And she's happy, I'm happy, and she can breathe easier. This really helped when she had a cold. We have one. It's just a bulb syringe, but I am too nervous to use this, so I never did. We just have it. It's been sitting here. And so I would use, and this made me nervous, but I did it anyway because I knew I could be very gentle and get the snot out as quickly as possible. cotton swabs. I just made sure that she wasn't fussing or upset when I did it, or I'd try and keep her still, and it usually went pretty well. She barely cried when I did this because I've done it since she was really young anyway, so she was used to it. But as soon as I started aspirating her nose, she did not like it. The first aspirator I used was the Nose Frida, and it didn't work at all. I'm not even kidding. I know that there's rave reviews and a lot of people felt like it worked for them, but I couldn't get anything out of her nose with it, really. I mean, it took a lot of wind in order to do it, if I did. Then I did some research and I found out about Bubsy Co's baby nasal aspirator, and this aspirator has been a lifesaver, and it is awesome. It works really well. When Honesty had her cold, I have 2 of them, one for the diaper bag and one for home, but I was using the 2 of them in conjunction so that if I was like, okay, this one needs to be cleaned, then I'd use the other one and keep switching between the 2, and it worked really well. I know some of you have been waiting for this. This is the product I'm doing the giveaway on. It takes my nerves completely away, except when she's like fussing and doesn't want it up there. But the good thing is that you can't shove the tip too far up because it won't go past a certain point. So that keeps me at ease as well. I love it. You just put your mouth on the mouthpiece, you stick the little nose piece up his or her nose, and then you suck at the suction that you feel is appropriate, and it's amazing. Also know that I will be doing 2 more Bubsy Co nasal aspirator giveaways in upcoming videos, so stay tuned for those. So what you have to do in order to win this, 1, you have to let your subscription show so that I can see that you've subscribed to me or that you are subscribed to me. 2, you have to comment below. You have to go follow me on Twitter and let me know that you're entering my contest, hashtag Lisa's Life Journey. Then you have to like my page on Facebook, which is the Rob Rods page, soon to be Lisa's Life Journey once they approve the change. And in doing all those different things, you will be entered to win the baby nasal aspirator. You don't have to be necessarily a mom yourself. You might know someone who's going to be a mom soon who's having a baby shower, and if you want to win it, I will send it to you if you are the winner. So get on that, and good luck, everybody. Another simple favorite is just these little bags, or whatever you want to call them, of tissue. They're just easy to throw in the diaper bag, and they've got a Disney pattern on it, so they're very children oriented. And it, 1, helps me because sometimes I need Kleenex and it's in the diaper bag, so, and when we're out and about, and it helps Honesty. I like to actually use wipes that are a little more gentle than Kleenex. Not to say Kleenex isn't gentle, it's very gentle. But before I'll use Kleenex to dry off her nose, if she's got like a little bit of a boogie or something and she's sick, I use these Bamboo Baby Breathe Easy. They're natural and organic, and they're from Oliva Naturals. They're hypoallergenic, chlorine-free, sulfate-free, paraben-free, so that's really nice. The Great Boogie Wipes, because those are also my favorite, just for when she has boogers or liquid snot coming out. The difference is that I'll use these when she's not sick, and when she is sick, I like to use these ones because it has eucalyptus, saline solution, and menthol oils, whereas just the grape ones have saline solution. So I use those 2. And then, of course, for when I'm either changing her bum, or if I'm sick or she's sick, I've got these trusty little, I mean, they're not necessarily a baby product. I don't use them on the baby, but I've got these trusty little hand sanitizers. I have some in my diaper bag. I have them like pretty much around the house, by my computer, in our medicine cabinet. It's great. But my 3 favorites are lemon, Brazilian pineapple punch, and Hey Honey Bun. These are amazing. Like, obviously just natural lemon, The other one's like, kind of like, it's not straight on pineapple, but you can definitely get a sense of pineapple from it. And this Hey Honey Bun, it is like putting a cinnamon bun all over your hands. I ordered some, but I couldn't smell them when they got here. And then Matt had put some on when I wasn't sick anymore, and it smells amazing. Like, I definitely recommend Hey Honey Bun. If anybody wants to go to Bath and Body Works is where I got them. They're amazing. I don't know what category these would fall into. I guess baby soothing and toy and soother cleaner. My favorite soothers are Advent brand. This one is my absolute favorite though, because it's pink and it's cute, and it's supposed to be orthodontically custom so that it doesn't create tooth or gum issues in children or babies, and so I absolutely love this. Apparently Honesty does too. Then again, she doesn't discriminate. If it's a soother, she'll stick it in her mouth. She's pretty addicted to these things now. Also, on another video, I saw these pacifier wipes and I was like, oh my gosh, I need them. Because if you're out and about, or if, you know, you just want to use them, you feel like using them, it seems like a better clean to me than just sticking them under a tap. Obviously, if your baby dropped their pacifier in dirt or outside, you're not gonna just wanna use these natural cleaning wipes with baking soda. They're pacifier wipes by Munchkin. I love these. They're alcohol free, there's no harsh chemicals, and they are perfect for on the go, as the packaging states. Here are my favorite baby foods and tools that baby uses to eat. So we use Similac brand formula, and so far the best one for her has been the regular Similac. She's tried both Similac Sensitive and Similac Advanced, and they're not the greatest for her, but if we are on the go, we still will feed her the Similac Advanced Omega 3 and 6 ready feeds, because we have tons of them, so we're gonna keep using them. But the good thing is that the omegas, obviously, but she just can't eat that formula on a daily basis. It just does not work well with her digestive system. She spits up a lot and she has diarrhea when she does the Omega Advanced every single day, every single feeding. My favorite baby bottle is Breast Flow from the First Years Company. Oh my gosh, we were using Playtex brand, no colic bottles, but I didn't like them at all. I just found they were hard to measure how much formula you were putting in there, and I don't know, I just didn't like the design. You can like bend them or whatever. We never bent them. It's, I don't know, it just seems to me kind of like a marketing ploy. We bought a breastfeeding pump when I was breastfeeding Honesty for the first month. It came with these bottles called Gumdrop, but we wanted to get the same ones but in bigger sizes, and they were kind of expensive anyway. And my husband just kind of found these. I was actually not sure if I wanted to get this bottle, but in the end it was a really good decision. It's been amazing. So we'll be getting the same brand for the next baby. My favorite baby food, Healthy Times organic barley cereal for baby. She's loved it. There's different kinds. We started her off with barley. There's brown rice, there's oatmeal, and then there's mixed grain, and we have all those, but you use them at certain stages in their development. And she started out with barley, now she's using brown rice, and she's liked both of them, so it's pretty exciting to see how well she's doing. For on the go, this is a baby powdered formula dispenser. We don't use powdered formula, but we do use the cereal. So when we're on the go, I put 3 servings of baby cereal in here, and then we just have to mix it with water or formula wherever we are, and it's great. It's proven to be pretty amazing. I've already had to use it before a couple times when out. Then we've got 3 different types of bowls. This one is for if you only have one thing when you're feeding them. You can use any of these bowls. We use all of them. We rotate between them or whatever. But this one is for single food. or I mean, you could mix different foods in there, but you know what I mean. But if you want to separate your foods, this has a separator for 2. This is Playtex brand. This is Toys R Us brand. It's pretty great. We have a few of them. They have covers if you're on the go, so they work really well. And then there's the Tupperware ones, which I really like too. And this has 3 separators, which is nice. So if you wanted your grain, your meat, and your vegetable, or your grain, your vegetable, and your fruit, well, this is great. And now for my baby sleep time favorites and accessories and just miscellaneous things. I absolutely love this swaddle. It's the Woombi Air. It is fantastic. She's been using it since she was, I think we got it when she was like a month or so. Before that we were just using a swaddling blanket, but this is for babies 14 to 19 pounds. The one before that was up to 13 pounds. And she's not quite out of it yet. We don't use it for naps anymore, but she uses it in the evenings, and she sleeps about 10 hours, which is great. But we're gonna have to get the next one because she's about 18 some odd pounds now, so it's time to move up. And then there are these little sleepers. When it's really cold in the winter, she can wear them in bed, or she can wear them under her snowsuit. This one's Piglet. It's so cute. It's so soft to the touch, and it's so soft for her skin and warm for her. And then there's this little cow. They're so adorable. I love these. Then there's my favorite baby accessories, these little headbands. I'm a big fan of headbands. She looks so adorable. I use them for my photo sessions for her. Most of my headbands lately I've been buying from Ruffles and Bows here in Moncton. It's Matt's cousin Rebecca who makes them, and she does a really good job. So I would encourage you to check out her Facebook page. She makes other things like tutus and little dresses, and even diaper covers now, and clips for hair. She does an amazing job. Anyway, if you want to check her out, the link for her Facebook page will be in the description. My favorite miscellaneous item here is a baby video monitor. People just used to use the ones where you hear the sounds. I really like knowing that I can see her. The only drawback to this Lavana Lila, it's Lavana brand, very good brand, works really well. The only thing that I would say that's wrong with the Lila, and it could be wrong with the other ones, is that in the afternoons when she's taking a nap, it turns blackish green and you can't see anything. The good thing at night though, when it's dark, is that it has night vision. And in the morning, of course, there's tons of light and it picks her up very, very well. But afternoon and early evening, it's terrible, you can't see her. But other than that, it's really good. This serves its purpose. You can still hear the sounds. It picks up sounds, so it's an amazing product. And here are my favorite books, mine included, with regards to baby. Honesty's favorite books too. I can't seem to find my elimination communication book, but I love that one. And we've started a little bit with EC, which is trying to get your baby out of diapers, and then just try and get their baby pooping in a toilet or a potty as soon as possible. And then there's Baby-Led Weaning, the essential guide to introducing solid foods and helping your baby to grow up a happy and confident eater. And then the Baby-Led Weaning cookbook. I love this series. It's so amazing. It has, like, it's worth every penny. I'm definitely going to be feeding her solids that aren't mush, that aren't purees, and this really goes in line with what I want to do. I would encourage you to read these if you want to look into it. I'm not giving enough information that someone could necessarily go out and start this, but this is what we're going to do. I'm really excited to get started. One of my favorite books of hers is Guess How Much I Love You. It's so cute, a cute little story about little rabbits and how much they love one another. And then I bought 3 different books at Costco. One is numbers, one is shapes, one is colors. These are great because they have big pictures and big numbers and big shapes and whatever. They were 10 bucks, so they weren't that expensive. And I think they're gonna prove to be a very good learning tool for honesty. I love them. There's her first 100 words. Bright baby, big pictures, big words. This is great for her age now. This will help her kind of get into the habit of speaking. I mean, right now she babbles quite a bit, and it's so cute. It almost sounds like sometimes she's saying words. That's going to help her further her vocabulary. And then her favorite toys, and my favorite toys for her, are just these few little simple things. Her puzzle mat is awesome. We've been using it a lot now that she's rolling over from front to back and back to front. It saves her from bumping her noggin on the hardwood floor. And I know that this one in particular that we got from Toys R Us, it has numbers that come out and shapes that come out. It's not suggested to use it until 12 to 18 months, but if we notice it becomes a problem, we're watching her, we'll stop using them. But for now, where she's rolling and learning to sit soon and crawl and so on and so forth, this has been really good for us to use. So I don't want to stop using it anytime soon. If we don't have to, if there's no problem, why stop? Then there's these little rattle toys. Like this one's a ball shape and this one's the shape of a rattle. I've been actually told that these are like also, you can find them without the rattly sound as dog toys. But Honesty loves these. The rattle, she just kind of shakes it about, and the ball, she just kind of does the same thing, but it gives her two different texture, well, same texture, but two different, actually no, this little bit has a texture that it's bumpy, and this one, it's all soft, but there's like the little holes and different shape she gets to experiment with. And then there's Sophie the giraffe. She loves this. She likes to stick Sophie's legs in her mouth and bite on her ears and like push it a little bit, like squeeze it. She can't make it squeak yet. She loves it, so, and I think it's totally adorable. I love giraffes. Then we've got this knitted toy that's made by another one of Matt's cousins who has a company out west in Canada. Her name is Holly, and she has a Facebook page as well called Little Ginger Creations, I believe. So if you want to go check that out, she made this for us. It's like a little fairy, a Tinkerbell, that she made for Honesty. Well, actually, she made it for Matt's sister, which is Honesty's aunt, and she gave this to Honesty when she was born. So, but yeah, it was made by Holly, his cousin. She does an amazing job, so you might want to check her out. And then this simple little toy here, the lion, and it has a rattle, and it's soft, and it has these little tags, and it's for 0+. She got it from a surprise bag from her first birthday party that she went to. It's apparently by Beverly Hills Teddy Bear Corporation. She loves this toy. Like, she plays with it, she shakes it, she shoves it in her mouth, she pushes it up to her body and hugs it. It's so cute. I bought this one not too long ago. It's a leapfrog shape and share or something like that. Picnic basket. It actually makes noise. You can turn it down. That's the louder setting. When you're near your baby, it's probably good that it's lower. Once you open it, it makes noises. It's got like a little sandwich, cups. Anyway, it's so cute. She loves the music. She likes to open it and close it, and she likes to take the things out and play with them. She can't necessarily put the shapes on the plate. Like this is a triangle, and there's a plate with a triangle, circle, and a square. And so that's the whole concept. You are able to match that shape with the shape on the plate. This toy is gonna last her for a long while. I love practical toys. I don't like toys that really don't teach children things. She's got her play mat, her baby Einstein play mat. She uses that all the time. She grabs at like the little butterfly. That didn't come with it. That was a little toy we got for her for Christmas, but she loves it. And then there's like links that we added, and it's got like a little fish aquarium that also has like sounds and music that comes out of it and little colored lights that come out of it. It's really neat. I definitely suggest a baby mat. I mean, it's not a necessity. You could just use a blanket and dangle toys and such, but I find like if you need to go do something real quick, like make lunch or supper, it's great. And then that inadvertently helped her, along with us as well, but helped her gain the independence to actually start rolling over. And she felt confident, obviously, because it's not a hard surface like a floor. It's a soft mat. And then her baby swing. Oh my gosh, that was amazing if we needed to do something and she wasn't always on the floor and she needed a little place to sleep sometimes or nap. She would nap on there. We loved that swing. It's a Fisher-Price Safari swing. It's not totally souped up. We wouldn't want one that's too souped up. Sometimes you can overwhelm your children with too much toys, I find, and I find that this was perfect for us. Her Healthy Care Booster Seat by Fisher-Price, absolutely amazing. She sits in that for food time, and when we're eating, she gets to sit with us now instead of being in a little rocker chair. We love that she can sit there and she can look at us and she can look around and she can see things. But yeah, so those are my favorites, and if you want to get in on that giveaway, just make sure you follow the steps, and I'm looking forward to seeing what your comments are, and let me know what your favorite products are below. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful evening. Namaste.
In your eyes lie the secrets I don't wanna miss. Put your